There is a phenomenon that shapes our preferences, decisions, and even our daily lives without us even realizing it. The mere exposure effect. But what is it? And why does it have such a powerful influence on us? The mere exposure effect is a psychological phenomenon where people tend to develop a preference for things simply because they are familiar with them. It's the reason we often prefer songs after hearing them multiple times, or why a brand's logo can feel like a comforting sight in a sea of unfamiliarity. But how does this effect work? What does it tell us about human nature? Research in psychology suggests that our brains are wired to respond positively to familiarity. This isn't just about preference, it's about survival. In the early days of human history, what was familiar was often safe, while the unknown could be dangerous. This ancient wiring persists today, influencing everything from the products we buy to the people we trust. Let's talk about advertising, a realm where the mere exposure effect is king. Advertisers have long known that repetition is not just about reminding you that a product exists. It's about making their brand a familiar, and therefore preferred, choice. Ever wonder why commercials repeat so often, or why logos are plastered on every possible surface? It's all about creating familiarity, making their brand a safe choice in your subconscious mind. But the mere exposure effect isn't just a tool for marketers. It's a fundamental part of our social lives. Think about the people you see regularly. Classmates, co-workers, even the barista at your local coffee shop. Over time, simply by being around them, you're likely to view them more favorably. This effect is powerful, subtly influencing our social circles and relationships. Interestingly, the digital age has turbocharged the mere exposure effect. Social media platforms, websites, and apps utilize algorithms designed to show us content that we've interacted with before, reinforcing our preferences and potentially narrowing our worldviews. It's a reminder of how pervasive this effect is and how it can shape not just our tastes, but our beliefs and perceptions. However, awareness of the mere exposure effect can also empower us. By recognizing how familiarity shapes our preferences, we can make more conscious choices about the media we consume, the products we buy, and the people we spend time with. It's about taking back control, ensuring that our preferences are truly our own, and not just the result of repeated exposure. So, the next time you find yourself drawn to something without knowing why, ask yourself, is it truly a preference, or is it the mere exposure effect at work?